How's it going, everybody? I wanted to make a video on making scales from horn. I did some other recordings where I go through the whole step, but basically I used the old pair. One of them was warped really bad, so I took the straightest one, used this tracer marker. This one's actually pretty thick, and so I'm able to get 2 out of 1. So what I'm going to show you what I did is, after shaping, I use rasp. To cut out the shape, I use a coping saw. To get the rough shape, usually it'll look like this. And I don't know if you can see pencil line mark, but I go around the guide, cut it out. I usually keep the little scraps because you never know when you're going to need another piece. Then I measure the width of the original scale, and I get close enough. With this one, you generally use calipers, and then in this case I just got it close enough. Scratch it out, mark it out, so I have a guide mark, and then I'm going to use this basically a flesh cut saw. Now what's nice about this is it's not cutting, the teeth don't cut on the outside but on the tip, so you're not losing as much material. I tried it with other stuff and it gets all wonky, but so far I don't lose too much material with this. And then I just use a scraper and sandpaper and all that stuff to even it out and whatnot. So I just wanted to share that with you, so I'm just gonna probably speed through, do a speed up of it, because I don't know if you want to see me slowly working away at it, but basically I'll just do sections of it, flip it over, do sections of it, and as I go down, try to keep it as even as possible without cutting into the wrong direction or whatever. So I'll be back. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is go and take sandpaper, more than likely a scraper first, even out all this thing, all that undulations and whatnot. make it smooth, clean it up, and start putting it together for the razor. So I'll come back when I've gotten that done. Alright, so now I take calipers and I go and I measure it, see where it's the lowest spot, right there. Not always do I go back to it, but I try to get it consistent, and then I mark what I need to take off with the calipers and then fine tune it so it's fairly even. Alright, now I have them fairly even. I'll do more cleanup because now I want to get the wedge back in there. And so what I'm going to do, see how close I am to the profile. And it looks like I'm going to have to clean up the wedge a little bit, but it's fairly close. So I'll measure in, mark it, and all that whatnot. So. because the bit wall is not big enough. I rim down a little bit. So now what I do to when I trim this, I give it a good 2 millimeter above it and then cut it, and then I'll do the painting. So I'll be back.